You're listening to WUSM Hattiesburg. It's time for Southern Miss Today. Southern Miss Today is Southern Miss Radio's news and public affairs program. Southern Miss Today can be heard Monday through Thursday at noon on WUSM. And now to start the show, the news.
Good afternoon. Thank you for listening. Reporting your Southern Miss Today news for Monday, October 27th, I'm Wilton Jackson. In local news, university officials believe options such as hiring less faculty, creating larger classes, and reducing travel could offset the recent enrollment decline. According to the Hattiesburg American, the university saw a recent decline this year in total enrollment with nearly 14,900 students in comparison to nearly 15,300 in 2013. USM Provost Dennis Wiesenberg says the university will cut back to reduce the budget, but claims the university does not want to limit the student experience. Around the state, in Jackson, a death row inmate seeks a new trial claiming his lawyer's performance and faulty evidence led to his conviction. According to the Associated Press, Willie Jerome Manning believes an Oktibbeha County judge's denial led to his sentence. Authorities convicted and sentenced Manning with killing 90-year-old Emmeline Jemerson and her daughter 60-year-old Alberta Jordan in a robbery attempt in Starkville in 1993. Today, Manning will argue the case before the state court. And in Magnolia, Mississippi, the city board claims the city cannot buy an administrative building to keep Beecham Memorial Hospital open. The Enterprise Journal tells us that Mayor Anthony Witherspoon wanted to give some cash to keep the hospital open until city officials devised a plan to get it back in the black. However, last week the board voted 3-2 to not buy the $165,000 building from South Pike Hospital. For news around the region, in New Orleans, publisher and businessman John Georges will speak at Loyola University about the news business future in Louisiana. According to the Associated Press, George serves as the CEO of George's Media Group and publisher of The Advocate and the New Orleans Advocate. The program will take place tomorrow at 7 p.m. in the Dana Student Center located on Loyola's campus. The program is free and open to the public. In Dothan, Alabama, a former firefighter receives 4 years of probation for drug charges. The Dothan Eagle claims Circuit Court Judge Larry Anderson sentenced 42-year-old Elmo Boyd Friday after he pleaded guilty last year to manufacturing and possessing a controlled substance. Originally, the judge sentenced Boyd to 12 years but then reconsidered a request from Boyd's attorney. After Boyd completed 6 months in the Houston County Community Corrections Work Release Program, the judge sentenced Boyd to probation. For news around the nation, in Orlando, the trial for 4 Florida A&M University band members begins today on charges of felony hazing and manslaughter. Almost 3 years ago, then drum major and 26-year-old Robert Champion died from several band members hazing him on Bus C, leading the band to be suspended for more than a year. Along with Champion, band members on Bus C beat and hazed 2 other band members as well. Originally, authorities charged 15 band members with hazing and manslaughter in Champion's death. However, 4 defendants remain to have their cases settled, and once the trial begins, it could last 2 weeks. And in Marysville, Washington, one of the wounded teenagers died after being wounded in the Washington State High School shooting. According to the Associated Press, Providence Regional Medical Center Everett officials pronounced 14-year-old Gio Soriano dead Sunday night, bringing the death toll to 3. Authorities say another girl died Friday during the shooting and 3 other students remain in the hospital with 2 in critical condition and 1 in serious condition. The shooter, Jalen Freiberg, died of self-inflicted wounds. For news around the world, in Conakry, Guinea, the United Nations American Ambassador Samantha Power says the U.S. will assist the country in the fight against Ebola long term. Power will visit countries hardest hit by the virus and firmly believes the country's religious leaders have to overcome the fear and stigma associated with Ebola. The World Health Organization claims more than 10,000 people have been infected with the virus thus far. That's all for news. Stay tuned. After the break, we'll talk sports and weather. I'm Wilton Jackson, reporting for Southern Miss Today.